Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Prime here with my live reaction of The Promised Neverland, chapter 178. And sorry for, chainsaw noises in the background. It's a neighbor doing some lawn care. But anyway, okay. Isabella died in the last chapter. That was a sad moment, but she died like a true mother. We can respect that here. Interestingly enough, we seem to be in a interior maintenance tunnel. What the hell's going on? They were outside the last time we saw them, but hey, Musica. Emma. Musica? Aw. Aw. Emma's just hugging her and tears in her eyes because it's like, I lost Mom. I don't want to lose you too. That would probably destroy her. Okay. To the Human World is the title. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Exterior of the farm. I see. Your mother. But you're free now. You really did it. It's amazing. Congratulations. Thanks. It was because of you and Sunju. Because you helped us. I'm happy for you too, Musica. Nobody's hunting you anymore and your friends won't get killed. Okay, so the younger kids are like, yeah, things are looking good for everybody, overall. Yes, I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Yes, because I met Emma and her family. I mean, yes. Yes, I mean, 700 years went by and you didn't accomplish anything. But as soon as you met these kids, things started turning around. So, friends can make the difference. Allies can make the difference. And Sunjun, I was in the promise. We'll implement it tonight. Good. The sooner the better. We don't even know what the promise is. Let me see it through. As a friend and as the queen. But where and how are you supposed to implement the promise? Okay. Good point. Good point. Oh, that's... below Gracefield. There's just an ominous fucking, there's just underground caves and a pool of water that's a circle around a little island underground. And then it continues to go further down. Emma, my dear, you aren't going straight into hell, are you? The kids are freaking out. I mean, I would be too. Because you're already below ground, technically. So it's and now you're just going further. We must go deeper. An island floating above golden water. Just like the underground lake at Goldie Pond. Stairs? What is this place? Oh. I guess the moms would have never known this by, I've heard of it. The passageway. Or no, wait, no, that might be Norman that said that, and it's the mom that's telling him. I've heard of it. The passageway the Retry clan used to come and go as well as to transport goods. How are you transporting anything up those stairs in a timely manner? I'll use this water to tell that I want to implement the promise. But then we can go safely to the human world. I'm so worried about her. My buddy Richard has been saying that she's going to die. Possibly. Or maybe I'm mixing that up with something, but I could definitely see her dying or having to be physically separated from her family. Or say she lives on as a forever kind of specter that they cannot see, interact, hear, nothing. And she just watches them grow, but she can't interact with them. That would probably hurt her, even though she can still at least watch them as they develop and grow and, live their lives. Something horrible is going to happen to Emma. And I'm not ready for it. Maybe it won't be as bad as my worst imaginations have had of it, but I imagine it's not going to be good. And also, she's got the little flower thing, so she's ready to do it with her little jar of water. Let's see. Tell? How are you going to the Seven Walls again? No, actually, what about the reward? Yeah, that kid's smart. He's... Oh, wait, it's Phil. I didn't even recognize him from behind. So, the reward. Will everything be okay? You have to give a reward, right, Emma? You're going to be able to go to the human world too, right? Yeah, they're all starting to realize it now that Phil has said that. Phil Schmill? Yeah, his name is Phil Schmill. No, that's disrespectful. But Phil, he's a smart boy. He's only 6 years old, but he is a smart little cookie. So, yeah, he's figured it out when some of the others have not realized this at all. Don't worry. Really? Oh, God, no. You're not going to die or be forced to stay in this world or anything like that for sure? Like that for sure? For sure. Oh, she's like bending down. He is so damn short. He needs a growth spurt, you know? Me. Everyone here and the children in the other farms will all survive and won't be left behind. No child left behind. That was bad policy. That's as much as politics as you're getting from me today. We can all go to the human world alive. Then what was the reward? I mean, he's asking all the right questions and my nose just continues to be an itchy bitch. What's the price you're going to pay to... what's the price we're going... Read the words that are on the page. What's the price we're paying to go to the human world? Everyone continues to be more concerned, but Phil is speaking the most likely and most obvious thing you should be asking. The reward that I want, she's remembering it now, is your family. What? What? Huh? What? Your family is most important to you, so I want your family. But there's a problem. Your family will all go to the human world. That's the promise, so I can't have your family. So what shall we do? It's going to be her, isn't it? It's fine. This time for you. I don't need any reward. What? Come on! This is really not setting up for part 2, which is what Richard really wants to happen. But yeah, so they're like, he's really being generous. I guess because maybe he's come face to face with such a selfless being as Emma that he's like, I think the world has shit on you enough. I'm giving you a pass. Anybody else that comes walking through this door wanting some ungodly thing to happen for them, they gotta pay. Bitches need to present that paper, you know. Otherwise, you ain't getting in this shit. But anyway, so, but this is kind of a letdown. I've been dreading this moment just to find out there is no cost. What? No freaking way. So all of us children can go to the human world without exception and alive? You're lying. Yeah, Don, you tell him. You're lying. It's impossible. There is no reward. Spill it. That's what I thought too, but for the last 1,000 years, you've had everything taken from you. Oh shit, he's actually reasoning it like I did. So those 1,000 years are the price. You have entertained me in various ways. It's a weird reward, but I get it. I was just factoring in just what this generation has been through, but the 1,000 years of humans that have died because of the previous promise. I like this outcome. That makes it make way more sense. Okay, what? Genie, demon god man, let's do this shit. Really? I mean, there's no need for a reward. That's great, but no, something's off. It's too good to be true. Emma, if it's a deal that you have sacrificed yourself, we'll just have to remain in this world. No, there's really nothing. Every, everyone is just like, yep, we fucking stay here. We live the demon life. It's all we know. Human world might be shit. We gonna stay here with you if it means you get to stay with us. And all the kids are like, but she's like, no, it's not like that at all. And you already know how dangerous it is to stay in the demon world. I mean, you've got demon protectors now. You're best friends with the queen. It's okay now. But maybe the demons will also eat, or will want to eat humans again. Or there could even be demons like the one that killed Mom. I mean, yes, I said that before it happened. Those that won't accept the farms being abolished. The farms are gone, and Musica has become queen, but no one can govern the appetite of the citizens. Because for the demons, hunting, or eating humans, isn't a sin or a crime. It's just kind of nature for them. I get that, but still. We should disappear into the human world as soon as possible. I'm not being sacrificed. Not just me. No one else either. Really? 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 Oh, Phil. Yay! All the kids, yay! Oh, that could have been a great double spread for, like, everybody. Just, like, everyone's jumping up, yay! You know, like one of those, where things like the freeze frame at the end is like, it's like everybody's all hyped up, the music's going, it's real, you know, catchy, and then it's like, we're all going to the human world, yay! You know, kind of deal. Would have been awesome, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It still doesn't make sense to me that would never. You think that they have an ulterior motive? Okay. I mean, maybe, but he did say you entertained him, which is probably more than he's probably ever been entertained before. I thought about that too. Maybe the human world isn't peaceful, even if it is there. There's still a lot there's still a lot we have to worry about. I mean, the fact that a bunch of people are just coming in, once the human world finds out what's happened, they're going to worry about the demons possibly uprising against them. Which then could lead into a part 2. Human versus demon war. The Redux. Are you going to accept this? And what about the seizures Norman and the others have? Given the demon science that's kind of went on with their biology to make them, it wouldn't be surprising if, like, they've incorporated demon biology into the kids in some way to where her blood might cure them. And, you know, like, it would be really far-fetched and hard to work into the story at this point, but it's the only thing I can think of that might save them. You know, because, like, it's like their version, because it's not a natural capability of them to, like, you know, be as strong and everything. So that's why I'm thinking they're, like, demon hybrids of humans. So then, like, with this decay of their bodies, that's kind of like the de-evolution that the demons go through. So that's just, like, humans' variant of that. So maybe Musica's blood could be manufactured with something else to cure them. That's at least my thought. It's not the best theory in the world, but it's a thought I've had for a bit, and that's the best I've done with it so far. See here. The future may not always be bright. Maybe that's why there was no reward. But even if so, I want to implement this promise and go to the human world with everyone. Because I know I can get over any worries or challenges as long as I'm with you guys. Aw, Emma, we love you. Aw, everyone's just smiling. We can work to create a brighter future. Let's go! Okay, she's performing the little 7 walls ritual. Oh, I think that's Phil that grabbed her hand. Yep. Are they all going to be in front of him? No, it's just Emma. Okay. They're just there in solidarity. Gotcha. Ready? Oh, this is a lovely little face for her. Yeah, we're ready. Okay, he's doing some kind of magic. Liquid magic! Okay, the waters are churning on the outside. People are reacting to that. Finally. What is happening? Oh, okay. A staircase has now formed. Is that literally going to take them to the human world? I thought they would just be teleported. But okay, this is more visually interesting, so I'll give them a point for that. Also, apparently that was a double page. Let me get that in big ol' full screen. Bye. Thanks, Musica. Sunjun. Yeah, good luck. You know they could probably come visit, right? I'm so glad I met you, Emma. I I'll never forget you, even if we live in different worlds. Okay, and now back to regular. And just get to the new page. Here we go. We'll always be friends. Okay, well that was weird. That was my chest of drawers. Like it has one of those like knocker handles on it. And I guess it had been upright this whole time and decided to finally fall. It scared me. But anyway, okay. So they're waving goodbye. The kids are slowly phasing out of existence and appearing in water. Or no, wait, the water's taking them from the... Oh, okay, that's in the farms, okay. And here's the mass production farms. They're being taken away. I feel sorry for those kids because, like, they're not even, like, fully functional. Because, like, they're, like, living in the dark. They're probably heavily sedated all the time. Their bodies have, you know, like, withered away. So, like, they're probably can't talk, motor skills, communication skill, all of that is just fucked for them. So, I wonder how they're going to adjust. What? We have the Statue of fucking Liberty alternate world here. Actually, no, wait, that is straight up Ellis Island. The hell? Wait, is that the One World Tower? So they're just straight up in New York City. Okay, and they're all washing up on shore. Weird place to wash up. But okay. I guess, hey, you know, New York was like the portal to the rest of the world for people who migrated or immigrated. Migrated? I technically both work. That immigrated over to the U.S. and Ellis Island was the check-in point to get registered as a citizen of the United States. So this is fine imagery for this. I just didn't think it was like modern day Earth, you know? And also, these are clearly, well, I guess they're not clearly Japanese kids, but it's interesting that this is the imagery and the setting that the human world is, given that this is a Japanese manga, you know? But I'm fine with it. Okay, Phil is kind of and the 31st, so it is not on break next week, unlike One Piece. So, yeah. Anyway, okay. I kind of already discussed the things I needed to discuss, but we'll just reiterate now that I have full context of everything. Okay, the fact that they finally are implementing the promise, but, you know, people were obviously worried. I was worried. Luckily that didn't happen. It's a little strange, but also makes sense that would just, you know, use the 1,000 years that, you know, the cattle children as a whole have endured, you know, generation after generation for a millennia as payment. It was like, you have suffered enough. You have suffered for 1,000 or 100 lifetimes. So I'm just fulfilling the promise. So, bop bop, go to your new homes, everybody. Check under your chairs for your new keys and, to your new home. Something, kind of go full Oprah with it. And so everybody gets a new car, except everyone in this scenario. Just picture the little demon with an Oprah wig on. And he's like, you get a new home, and you get a new home, and you get a new home, and guess what? It's all for free! Kind of thing. I would love that. Someone needs to do a parody of that. Please, somebody animate that. I need it. But anyway. So that makes sense. It's still a little weird, but it's fine. We can still get potentially a part 2 of this, depending on how well this works out. Because, I'm sure some humans are probably going to fear the fact that the demons are going to retaliate. I mean, Musica and Sunjun will do everything they can to stop that from happening. But I'm sure, just like I mentioned before the attack on Mom and Emma, but also it was mentioned in this, that there could be little, lone wolf, little terrorist organizations of demons that will try and break in to the human world to get that food they so much desire. So, because, they've been eating it for hundreds of years for most of the, that's roughly how old probably some of the demons are at this point in time, and some much older than that. So, for hundreds, if not thousands of years, that's all they've been eating. So, of course, they're not going to adapt very quickly. So, a part 2 would probably be a short time skip later, and then that's when the war begins. The survival of the human race is in the fate in their own, or their fate is in their own hands. Can they do it? Will the trio lead the human world into its own prosperity? Or into a higher prosperity? I'm not good at this because I just kind of ramble it on as I go. Excuse me. But yes. But yes, so that's going to be a thing they're probably going to have to endure. But I just loved everyone's reaction to they were worried. Phil being the most intelligent person in the room by asking, what do you have to pay? What's the reward? It's like, that just showed he little brain boy. He got that big brain energy. But yeah, so that's about it. Also, the imagery I explained with Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty, and this apparently just being New York in this world. So that makes a bit of sense because that's the first stop that most immigrants went to when they entered the new world, as it were. America, and yeah. So that's kind of what the children are going to be. I don't know exactly if it'll factor in the same way, but I think the feeling is there, if nothing else. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter, anything I missed or misunderstood. Also, let me know what you thought about that theory I have about how some of the Lambda kids could possibly be cured. But yeah. Check out all my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so that you can contact me, stay in touch with all of my content, all that stuff. I stream on Twitch and I do gaming there, and I'll tweet it out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel. So go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, Quiche-lings. We're in a whole new world of human possibilities and demon wars? Who knows?